Keep talking. Just keep talking.
Just keep watching. It's already a scuffed intro.
Wait, did we start?
Of course
Now we have.
started.
I'm still looking up gifts. We can't start.
We can do
You can
whatever
look
we
at
want.
gifts as we
Yeah.
start.
I'll
That's
find
normal.
gifts for you for next week, Josh.
Okay.
I'm sitting here eating my
I'm making
food.
assumptions on who you're using, but
Let's see if your assumptions are correct.
oh, not there. Oh, I figure you're gonna go with what Blaine wanted to do in order to
Yeah.
convince me what I need, but
Yes, you would be correct in that aspect.
then go look at the next week's PowerPoint.
Oh no. Okay.
I found you a great
what we're
gift.
doing.
It's so
This is
cute.
what we're doing.
Oh no, what did we find?
What are we doing?
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh no. Just click on that.
What did you do? Oh
What did we do?
yes.
Wait,
yes.
where are we doing things?
Podcast ideas. Podcast ideas. Yes. Let's go. This is what we're doing today.
Yes,
to the
let's
front.
do it.
I just love the top tier.
Couldn't do anything to me.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
bottom
I'll
tier,
work on this. You
protect.
guys.
Protect.
Wait,
No.
they're missing.
They're missing. They're
They're
missing
missing
You
some.
can add. You
people.
can add. Can't you?
Okay.
Can
Are you
add?
sure?
Oh no. How do you add?
Because they're missing some important ones here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're missing a lot.
This isn't the complete list.
No. Okay, well, we can make our own.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tola's not even on here. This is
'Cause
unacceptable.
you can go to. Alright.
Nope, we can't do it. This
Hold on,
one won't
hold on,
work.
hold
You're
on.
gonna have to make our own because
Oh gosh.
Make a template.
Okay, well, you can work on that while we do the intro.
I thought we were already. I thought this was the.
This is
intro.
the intro, but
This
people
is
are probably
the intro.
confused.
This is the intro.
Hold on, let me make sure. Okay,
Hey,
yeah, your audio's working.
Before we
Your
get
audio's
too
working.
far- Good.
Oh,
Thank
yes,
you.
everyone's
Just
audio's
checking.
I know that's what
working.
you're gonna
Okay.
ask. You
I
freak-
was going to ask that.
You jerk. I scuffed it up last week. Now it's Josh's turn to scuff it up. We all
Was your
I
audio
did
not
scuff it
working
up.
on last night's podcast? Was that your problem?
We didn't do it last night. It was from last week.
Lame.
We're doing the other one today after this.
Okay. Can you edit these already made tier lists?
You can try. I think you can use them as a template. In my head, that made more sense than I think. I have 6.
Because we could use the one, because there's one that's 2.7 playable characters, and then we can edit the columns and just leave out the
do the other thing.
waifus.
Leave out the waifus. Ah, some of those
Leave out the
waifus might be good husbandos. No.
No, stop.
We just want
This is.
the husbandos. That's important right here.
This is
Wait, did we
quality
upload
material.
13 days ago? Oh my goodness! So this is episode number 12. We've gotten 12 episodes in. How did that happen?
We've done this for 12 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen?
right?
I don't know.
No idea.
It's been going.
Zero
We've actually
viewers.
been decently consistent.
We have been very consistent.
Zero
I'm out of my
viewers.
boba tea.
Just kidding.
That's true. 0 viewers. But technically, there's some of us can't English today. Okay.
Some of us can never English.
That's also true. That's not this week. This is this week. Although I don't know why I've got it up. Did we get the list going? Or are you still working on that?
Here, let me send I'll put the new list in here.
So dual monitors is the best.
Yes. Okay, well, welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Yes.
Benny's Venture
Yeah.
Team still no logo. I was gonna make
You
one
guys
today.
You were gonna make one here.
And I
I'll write
forgot.
it down. I probably wrote it down last time.
For
I'm sure
shame.
you would do better, but I was like,
Oh,
I'll just
really?
I'll
I have
slap
no
one together.
experience. Make logo. Great.
But-
I wrote it down. It's not gonna happen because I've got other anime I want to watch.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. Just do it while you're watching anime.
Okay, yes,
You got 2
but
screens.
listen, I'm invested in things.
In what?
Okay.
Tell us.
Tell
Explain.
you which anime. Okay, so listen, I'm
Yes.
watching it for the plot.
Well, this is
Is
already a
this
sus start. This is a
no
sus
no
start.
this is My Dress Up Darling. The
I'm watching it for the plot. Yes, okay.
What is this? My dress up,
oh
darling.
Oh no! Don't go look it up.
Don't-
Okay.
don't
Just
go looking it
don't
up.
go look it up. Okay. It's a very
Okay.
fan servicey thing, but listen, I'm actually watching it for the plot. Okay. It's about
Very
cosplayer,
fan
but
servicey.
just don't look it up. Okay. Just don't do
Oh,
it.
too bad. I'm looking it up.
Oh no! Don't do it.
Very
Do not
fan
do it.
servicey.
Just don't do it. There's not appropriate scenes in there. Make sure you have no kids around, okay?
I mean, you know I don't watch anime.
I know you don't watch anime,
Sure.
and you don't need to see this.
This one you really don't want to watch.
Yeah, this well, parts of this one you
What?
don't want to watch. Are you really
Nicole
looking
has
it up?
issues.
Okay.
No,
I looked
no.
up the base plot.
It's a cute little. Okay, it's a cute little rom com, but it also has cosplay in it, and that's the part that I'm interested in. It also I like rom coms, so that doesn't hurt.
Key.
Well, you can make a logo as you watch this one.
Yes.
Because you
Yes.
don't need to be fully watching this one, especially.
Fair.
Yeah.
hmm Do we need
Yep.
to have an update on our bracket? How I lost?
Oh yeah, you did lose.
Oh yeah, we did
You
mention
don't
that
get the
last week,
ashtray.
didn't we? Yeah.
We did mention it, and I did lose.
Yep.
Stupid
Kansas.
mom.
Goal lost.
Kansas won.
Our mom won.
Did she just random pick things
You know
and
she
she
did.
won? Ugh,
Of course.
That's what you did, though.
I know, but I still
It's not
wanted to
fair.
win.
I think me and Josh were the only ones that picked seriously, and we both lost.
We both
Both
did
lost by, like, a
terrible.
lot.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like third from the bottom.
So you were only the two youngest were lower than you. No.
No,
Sophie
I was
beat you.
fifth. I was fifth from the
Okay. So
bottom.
who was underneath you? The little kids?
the little kids. My oldest kid beat me by by 200 points.
jeez. Like that's not even a little bit. Like she
That's a
destroyed
lot.
you.
Are we
You
supposed
should
to be
just give
working
her
on
your
our...
bracket next year.
I was only
Okay.
20 points above one of the kids.
I'm gonna start working on my tier list.
Josh, you
okay?
weren't that bad. You were fifth.
I still got destroyed by all these
You were
randos.
430 points above me. So don't
Okay,
talk
so
about getting destroyed.
Absolutely abysmal.
I did so
You did.
bad.
You did so bad.
You did so
Oh
bad.
no.
Okay, so this is best has oh, am I okay? Never mind.
Well, you just
I'll
spoiled
work on
it.
it. I'm not in.
So we just need to update the tiers.
Right.
And
The tiers
then-
are different.
And then can we save it?
Oh,
Yeah, the
gosh.
tiers are different.
And then
oh,
we
are
could
we
just
updating the
use
tier?
whatever. Yeah, we got to make more interesting tiers.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't just have S, A, B, C. That's
But isn't
lame.
that what it
That's
normally
lame.
is?
No, you can do whatever. You just click the wheel, and then you can edit it.
Okay, well.
You can just type it into the left bar.
Oh, can you guys? Well, I don't know if you guys can see.
Well, can you save and download?
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Here, I have some ideas for some tiers.
I have ideas for tiers, and mine is right.
Oh no.
But I
no.
don't have the thing.
How do I? I put the link
Actually,
in there.
is mine right? Oh, crap.
This is for Josh.
No,
Oh,
but he's
no.
not husbando material.
Oh no. What are you doing?
All right. Okay. I can save that. Save your tier list. Log in to save your tier list to your profile.
Well, okay, if you push save and download, you can download image.
Why are we doing this now?
Yeah. How do I download? I clicked the download image and it doesn't do anything. It's not a link.
Really? Mine worked. I was able to do it. Look, I'll post mine in the chat. And we all know it's the
Okay.
right one. I'm the only one here.
Did
who
you
has...
replace this one?
Just gonna throw out after putting all of them on there, the disparity
Oh, put it
between
in
the amount of
put it in the
males
doc.
versus females.
Put it in
Put
the
it in the-
podcast doc, because I can't click out of the
Oh yeah, because he's
because I'm streaming.
He doesn't want to scuff
our
things more than
Discord,
he was already
Okay, well
scuffing it.
let me.
so it'll
Where
expose our
where do you
chats
want it?
in the podcast thing. Just put it
At
like
the end?
above or below the one that I posted.
You posted one? I'm not seeing it.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, look. Click on the link that I put in there, Josh.
Yeah, I did.
Click on the link.
Does it have
to...
the
Oh,
changed
you.
tiers?
What are you doing?
No, not didn't at the time at
It
least.
didn't. Did you change the cheer names?
Hello? Are you guys there?
Can you
Yes,
hear
I'm
me?
here. Can
Okay.
you hear me?
Yeah, my computer
There we go.
just
There's mine.
pooped out for a second.
Here. There's mine. Mine's the right one. There's no way we can
Yours-
compare this.
What do you mean?
Are
Oh, you put a little screenshot.
I
Yeah.
downloaded the picture
Oh,
like
you
you're
actually
supposed
you
to.
actually rated them?
Weren't you supposed to?
No,
Or are
I
we gonna
thought-
do that
weren't we
We're
together?
gonna do that
Oh.
live.
Oh,
Oh.
Never
Well,
mind.
okay.
Wow.
I lied.
Awkward.
Okay,
talk
well
scuff.
I'll just
I'll tell you what I only changed 2 of the tiers in this, Josh. So the second from the top, I put touch me, and then the top one was touch me hard.
Touch me hard.
I don't know what I feel like. Are we okay? Uh-huh.
All right, should we actually do stuff?
We should actually do
Now
stuff.
that we're 10 minutes in.
Start.
All right.
Now that we're 10 minutes in,
Oh, return to app. There we go. Okay.
how,
So-
how has your guys' Genshin weeks
Oh
been?
yes, you want to talk about
Oh
our
my
weeks?
gosh, it's been so good starting like yesterday.
Ayato's great.
Yes, we
Oh
all
my gosh, I
3
love
have Ayato
Ayato.
now.
Yay!
Ew.
Ayato has nothing built on him. He's level 1 for me. I don't know how he's.
Well, that's because you do
Nice,
your
nice.
thing.
Hey, I've got
Mine's
all
at
the
level
materials.
80.
This is what I was gonna ask you, Nicole.
Oh,
So me and
okay.
Josh both have Ayaka. So
Right.
Yes.
we've been on the Sakura Bloom grind before.
It's awful.
That was my question. It in my opinion, it
So
might be one of the worst like materials to farm for. It sucks.
It's awful.
It is so bad. It's
To get
everywhere.
all of them, I would rather pull a tooth out.
It's awful, and you have to have an
It
electro character, which
sucks.
makes it even worse.
Well, maybe
Having the
for
electric
you,
hair
I
isn't
like
too
this
bad 'cause
one.
they
It's
usually
not
have
that
visual.
bad, yeah.
I just
but
use Miko.
but-
it's like, why can't I just
No.
pick these up? Lord.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it sucks.
I do not like it.
It's
so
butts.
I've got like
And there's
I've
only
just,
70 of them.
is there really?
Yeah.
There's only 70.
Okay, well the good news is that should get me all the way to level 90. So
But it's like, why is there only 70 of these when you have to freaking run everywhere on the map, climb random
you-
stuff?
buy them anywhere? Cause with the
No.
so the other one I had the problem with was Yomiya needed the Naku weeds, but you can
Oh,
buy like
yeah, Naku
Naku
weeds are
weeds
annoying.
from the store.
I don't think you can buy Sakura.
Well, you
I-
can't buy them from the one store
Yeah, I
because
don't
I already
think you
checked.
can. The
Let me.
Inazuma sword,
I'll
the
pull it
store-
up.
Okay,
but
yeah, you look.
guys
those.
can talk more.
But Ayato's awesome. Nicole, you've been playing him the
Ayato-
most, I believe, out of all of
Oh
us.
my gosh. I've got him up to level 80. I've got him on the Primordial Jade Sword. It's at level 80 now. And I have no artifacts on him or anything, but I love him. He's great. Oh, he's so good with Miko. I've got him in a taser comp and it's just so good. I really wish I had Raiden and Kokomi because then it'd be like the full Inazuma adult taser comp and it would be amazing.
Nice.
But alas, I'm
You
using
don't.
Chi-Chi and Fischl.
But then there might be too many on-field users if you had Raiden.
If I had Raiden,
Ryan's
maybe.
on
But you could just
I mean,
use
you
her
can
as
just
a
use her,
battery
right,
and build her
right.
that way.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Miko you don't want on-field. She's an off-field DPS. Ayato would be on-field. Raiden would be off-field like Fischl is. And then your healer with Kokomi, just leave the jellyfish and switch out from her, right? That's how you
Yeah.
play
Oh,
her
do you have
character?
Kokomi?
That's usually what you do. She doesn't have
No,
Kokomi,
I
but she
doesn't.
did
I
have
don't.
Kokomi.
If I had
Oh,
Kokomi, I
if
would
you had
put her on
Kokomi,
this
okay.
team.
Got you.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
No.
Josh, have you built him out at all yet?
I am working on farming his artifact sets right now. I have his. He is level 80.
So you got him up to 80. Have you ascended in the
I
final
think.
time yet?
I haven't ascended him the final time
Okay.
because I need more Sakura blooms.
Right,
And
right.
every
Freaking
time I log
Sakura
in, it's like I
blooms.
could go farm soccer emblems, and I don't want to go farm soccer emblems, so I don't.
It's a
It's a
freaking
problem,
pain in
isn't
the
it?
butt.
Sucks.
is.
I have all
You
of
have
his
enough of
talents up to
the
6 right now.
Well, yeah,
Nice.
because
Because you
you
pre-farmed.
have to beat. Well, the problem is, yeah. So his talents are all. I've got him up to 6 too, but he uses Raiden stuff.
Elegance.
So,
Which
he
I still
uses
haven't unlocked that
elegance.
box.
well, I mean, it sucks worse for me because you've got a couple, Josh, right?
I do. But you just used all of those
I've
for
used
Yai.
every single one of them for Miko's, so which I triple
So-
crowned her. The queen is crowned.
What does Miko use? Elegance?
No, she
No,
uses
Miko's
light.
Or not
right?
not talent,
Not
the
talents.
talent
the
ascension
Oh,
material.
gotcha.
the
The gloves,
the
the
weekly
hands,
boss one.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, she uses the
Okay.
hair combs, but you can switch between the two.
Right.
And
So
so
you
I've
used
just
all the
been
hands.
dumping everything into that.
Gotcha. Okay. I was like, wait. That
Yeah,
makes
no,
sense. Okay.
no,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it sucks.
it sucks.
Not a fan.
But yeah, we're gonna be artifact farming Echoes. Are we doing Echo? Is Echoes the good one? Because I've heard there were some issues with Echoes.
Like, what do you mean?
Okay, well, I
What-
was
what are
perusing
the
the
issues
Reddit.
you've heard?
About it.
There's some bugs. Do you know about it? I
No,
don't
I do
actually
not.
know.
No.
About it.
I haven't
Okay,
heard
well, no
about
one knows
this.
about it. I heard there were bugs. What have y'all been doing besides? See if I can find the Reddit post.
Well, if there are bugs about it, the slideshow I made for Blaine to show off in
Oh, yeah, that's
Avocado
right.
does have alternates. Quite a few.
It does.
So
There's actually quite a well, and I think that probably because we don't know a lot. Well, I mean, people haven't played enough with him to really figure out how to use him.
yeah,
So
there's a lot of
there's a
ifs.
lot of ifs. Yeah, that's a
What
good
does
way to put it.
HOD and artifacts? Heart of Depth? Okay.
Heart of Depth.
Heart of
thank you.
Death.
Okay. All right. Here's
But
our
on to the
boy.
Avocado.
Here's our boy.
It's our boy.
Ayato. Yes. The scuffed king himself.
Yes.
Yes.
And of course,
Yes.
the adorable
The
Chibi with his
boba
boba.
tea!
His
It's
boba.
so
Everybody,
cute!
Boba up.
I
Pretend.
don't have one.
I don't have any. I have a water bottle.
Oh, wait. Boba up! Boom!
Boba.
The problem with my boba is it's Yomiya, so it's even better. But it's
I'll be honest. When you guys first mentioned the Boba Tea, I thought it was just gonna be him in his GB form, and then when I actually was sitting there on his character screen after getting him, and he
right.
reaches in his jacket, pulls out one, and
Yeah,
sips
no,
on,
that's
and then
his
puts
thing.
it back, and I was like,
So
"Holy cow, this is
cute.
great!"
He loves the Bobas.
Okay. I'm gonna send
You
this
could
to
say
you,
he's
Josh.
a
You'll understand what
Bob
it means.
man.
No, you can't. I know you're a dad and you get to do dad jokes now, but no.
No, Josh, you're not feeling that one.
No, that was pitiful, Blaine.
Okay, well, let's talk about his abilities, please.
Please.
So his normal attacks, he does 5 rapid strikes, and then he also does a little dash for his charge attack at the end.
Yeah, it's so good.
And then standard plunge attack, AoE, yeah, yada yada.
Usual.
His burst, it's basically Ganyu ult. So if you've seen Ganyu, it's just a Hydro Ganyu ult where he's raining down his flowers, his bloom waters, and dealing Hydro damage, AoE Hydro damage, which I haven't built him out yet, so maybe Nicole can talk about this, but in the trial, the damage was pretty nice from his ult.
Oh, it's good. It's
So,
good.
but I
It's
also think
still
that
good.
depends on how you build him. What
Well, like
set
I said,
did you
no
run on him?
artifacts, and
Oh,
he's
that's
good.
right. I forgot you didn't put any artifacts on him yet.
I haven't yet. I haven't gotten his.
And you haven't put any talent materials into yours yet?
No, he's at level 6 on everything.
Okay. So you just across the board.
Yeah, just
Okay.
flat.
So those are his in my opinion, non-important abilities. Maybe Josh can disagree there, but
I think his burst is really important.
I mean, his
not
burst
as
is-
important as skill,
I was
but
gonna say his skill is top.
his
top
burst
tier,
is
but-
awesome because you for any comps you're doing, having that water there is
Right.
great. So you can get the vaporize, the freeze, my
Yeah.
case, the supercharged or whatever it is with Electro.
Yeah,
The
supercharged.
taser.
Yeah. The
The
tasers.
tasers.
No, like his burst is great for that.
In my opinion, it does depend on what you're wanting to play him as.
That's
If it's
true.
Well,
a
yeah.
sub
That's true.
DPS, then his burst is really, really good. If it's main DPS, I think his skill is more important.
Mhm.
But I will also throw out there his burst does increase normal attack damage, like I'm pretty sure you said,
Yes. Yep.
which does mean it is important. And also, a lot of times with the way they do it, it just has like a flat. The burst actually scales up the more levels you put in the normal attack bonus that it gives. So
Mm.
the higher your burst, the bigger bonus you're getting.
Okay. So
So
it's actually really good to level up your
it
talent.
is actually really good to level up your burst, even if you're doing a main DPS. Well, you want to focus on his skill.
Right.
So
I wonder. Never mind. I was gonna say I want to build a circle burst comp.
So who would you put on there? Ayato,
So you put
Ayaka?
Ayato. Now Ayaka is not a circle. Her E
Oh,
is
I
a
didn't know she
circle.
was a circle.
Yeah, her E is a
Ganyu,
circle. Ganyu, Bennett,
Bennett,
and
Jean,
then
Shinha,
Diona,
Diona,
Shinha,
Shinha could work.
Shinha,
Ganyu.
Ganyu.
Ganyu. I said
already
Ganyu.
said
I already said
Ganyu.
Ganyu.
I already said Ganyu. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Zhongli,
Lisa.
Lisa
Lisa.
does circle burst.
Lisa does have the circle.
Amber.
Amber has a circle.
Amber has a
That's
circle.
true. She has a circle burst.
I'm gonna
Chongyun.
Chongyun.
Does he
Yep.
have a circle burst?
He has an E. His
He does have a
his E is a circle.
he does have a circle burst, and his E is also a circle. I'm pretty sure.
His ulti's
about
not really
Rosaria?
as much of a circle, but
Does
Can't
not leave a
remember
field.
which hers is.
Albedo.
Albedo.
Albedo
Yeah.
has a circle burst.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a circle burst comp.
Well, you gotta pick good choice of characters
You
to pick from.
got a lot of characters to choose from.
Exactly.
Kazuha.
Anyways. Freaking Kazuha.
It is a circle burst.
We hate
It's a
Kazuha
circle
here.
burst.
Alright, well,
We
since
do not
Kazuha
hate
joined the
Kazuha.
chat,
We want
moving on.
Kazuha here.
Alright, so we'll talk about his skill. So his skill, his Kamisato art, super slick animation. It looks so nice
so
in game.
smooth too.
Oh,
it
so
feels
good.
so
So
good
fast.
to play.
Yes.
It's so fast between normal attacks. It's
Right,
nuts.
it's awesome.
Mhm.
So basically, he creates a watery illusion, which also explodes after the duration, it looks awesome. And he does these like blinding fast attacks that are also. It's kind of like, doesn't Child also have this with when he switches to his sword?
They're not blinding fast, but they're AOE Hydro.
Right. It's
Yeah,
it's
they're AoE
similar where
Hydro,
it's like
yeah.
kind of like slashing.
Yeah.
Oh, and it cannot be overwritten, so you can use them
Nope.
with C6 Bennett.
Exactly. You can use them with C6 Bennett because the Hydro cannot be overridden. But also sucks because I wanted to do a Chungyun
Oh,
potentially.
and make it Cairo damage.
Yeah, but it cannot be overridden,
Cairo.
so Chungyun would be useless. So, although I don't feel like Chungyun would be very good with him, but
Chongyun's not very good, so.
don't diss my boy like that.
Oh, I'm dissing Popsicle Boy.
Chungyun's all right.
No.
I won't say he's good, but he's all right. He's not bad.
He's niche.
He is very
is.
niche, yes. But anyways, so it has a bunch of different effects here, which is these 3 bullet points here. So after a Shunsweeken, I don't know if I'm saying that right. So that's his like blinding fast auto attack that does like the little kind of AOE. If that hits an opponent, it grants Ayato a Namison effect. I don't know if I'm saying that right either, but we'll go with it, and it increases the damage dealt by each subsequent E attack based on his current max HP. So it can stack up to 4, and you can get a stack every 0.1 seconds. So it stacks up super fast, and you get just extra bonus damage. His resistance to interruption is increased, which is really nice because that is the
so
freaking
good.
worst, especially with Ito.
Seriously.
I
With
don't know if you've had this
Yomiya, I
problem with
hate it
Ito,
so much.
Josh, where
Well,
you
in
ulti.
Ito's burst, he gets resistance to interruption as well.
He does, but when you get knocked out of his freaking ulti and it times out, and it's like, gosh, freaking dang it.
It sucks. Yes.
And he can't use charged or plunging attacks when he's in that, so.
Which, why would you want to anyway?
Yeah. And do not E and leave the field with him because it will go away. So you
Good
want
to know because I
E and stay on the
probably
field.
have done that.
I'm sure I will do that many times because it's a bad habit to pop an ability and switch to somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has its place.
Yes.
Yeah, but that makes it feel like
Which,
he
when we talk
very
about team
much
comps,
needs to
I
be
do
a
want to
main
bring this up
DPS.
because I want to build a team comp that is. We'll talk about it, but all right. Okay, you got his passives on here. Thank you, Josh.
I
By the
have
way,
2 of his passives, not the 3rd.
Josh screwed up and was
I
not
did
supposed to
screw
do
up.
this. So we're.
Hey, it was supposed to be him this week, and I got
Yeah.
excited and filled it all out. So this is all my
But
work.
but I wanted to do
all
Ayato,
good.
and I will do his work next week because I convinced
Will
him
you
to do the one
actually
I
do
wanted to do. Yeah, I'll do it.
Come back, Jack!
All right. So his first passive here, Kamisato Art, Mine Wo Matushi. Yep.
You know you should just
Shit.
not try
You should
sometimes.
stop.
You just shouldn't try.
Just go with that right. You see the right column. The first is ascension
Yes.
passive.
Okay. First
That's an
ascension
English.
passive. So when he first uses his E, his skill, for you non-keyboard users,
Trigger! It's the
Losers.
trigger button!
Yep.
Trigger!
for the losers out there. So after he uses his skill, he gains 2 of his stacks. And then when the water illusion explodes, he will gain this effect equal to the maximum number of stacks possible. So he'll still be able to deal his damage from his stacks.
Yes.
Wait, he regenerates energy?
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
So good.
Yes, he does. Which is
So-
why he's
Biggest
possible as a
problem I have
sub-DPS.
with Miko.
This is why he's freaking awesome. This is why, yeah, he would be a good sub DPS because you can have him off field. When he's not on the field and his energy is less than 40, he regenerates 2 energy for himself every second. So, which is pretty nice. But those are his 2 main passives, and then his third passive,
because then you could switch the 2 of them out.
he's not a very good chef, which it does talk about in his little character intro. I don't know if you guys watch that.
Does.
But
Well, I mean, Toma does all his cooking, so it's not a big deal.
Well, and he has Toma eat everything first.
Yes, that's also
Yeah.
true.
And this is why
That's
Tomo's
right.
so good at a hot pot because he has to cook and
He
eat with
eats
for
everything.
freaking Ayato, who's a terrible cook. So whenever he makes a dish perfectly, he has a chance to make a suspicious
Sus
dish.
one.
Yeah. So him and Hutao
Him and
rocking the
Hutao.
sus dishes,
Mhm.
Yep. Best
which
dishes
is awesome.
though.
It's great.
Yeah. And I like the little icon that it has for it. It has a little like pot and it has a question mark on it.
It's great.
His cooking is sus, but his damage is not.
His damage not at
His
all.
damage is
nuts
good.
balls.
Yeah. Just wanna
yes.
throw it out there right before you keep going. On
Mhm.
his first ascension passive, since I won't embarrass myself with the name, just a important note
Matoishi Kiyotaki.
is it's probably more Minewo Matoishi Kiyotaki. But
Okay. This is scuffed.
the second bullet point does importantly say max number of stacks.
Yes.
Because none of us got constellations or are going for constellations.
Right.
Right. Well,
But one of his
So,
constellations
can't
does
afford
increase
the number.
max, yeah, to 5. His
rather
second one
have
increases it to 5.
Rather
And
have weapons.
I was gonna
my
say-
problem.
I was saying,
his first 2 constellations are pretty nuts.
I think all of his are pretty nuts, except for
especially
3
those
and 5,
those
obviously.
first 2, in my opinion. But
Well, his last one, his 6, is also nuts. His first one is skill
he gets
damage is
2
increased by
extra
40%.
strikes.
Yep.
450% of his attack as damage. Jeez.
Yes,
Okay.
it's nuts. But if you're getting C6, then you're
You're
You are the
Liquid.
fattest of
I was
whales.
gonna say you're a blue whale.
Yeah. The first one increases damage by 40% against opponents with 50% HP or less.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second ascension increases the max count to 5 for his skill. And when he has at least 3, it increases his max HP by 50%, which means the scaling on the damage is also increased.
Yeah.
Uh,
His C2 is
So-
well, at
pretty
least those are
freaking
good
nuts.
constellations, unlike Yomiya's C Poopy 6.
Yeah, yeah, Yomi gets nerfed
Yomi
with
is.
C6. I still love that. That's so
But-
funny.
But still,
But still.
But still,
his
he's
ascensions
nuts.
are pretty good.
He's pretty
His
good.
constellations.
He's all right.
Sorry, I just wanted to throw it out there.
Oh, thank you for
Oh,
throwing that
good
out
point.
there.
I was excited.
I could tell.
Okay.
All
so
right.
artifacts.
Artifacts.
Questions about them.
Let's talk about weapons first, just because I like
Okay.
weapons.
Yeah.
So
That's fine.
obviously his sword is gonna be the best.
Which I
which
believe we're all wishing for that one,
I
right?
am. Nicole is. Josh, I don't know where you're
I
at.
am.
Okay.
You are?
I am
Okay.
rushing
It
on it,
just
but my luck with
looks
weapons
so
banner
It
stuff.
looks
freaking
so much
cool.
better than what I
Oh,
have.
It does.
I want it bad on him.
I want
If I don't get it, then we'll talk about the third sword because that's what I'll put on him. But
Yeah, that
Same.
will look really
What I have
good
on him
too.
right now.
his Haran Futsu is his sword. I'm not gonna say the middle name because I don't know how to say that.
Orangepaku.
But it's really, really good. It gives him elemental damage bonus, and that also stacks, I believe, yes,
2 stacks.
2 stacks. But he also triggers at 0.3 every 0.3 seconds, so it's kind of coincides with his E, where he's stacking his E passive, and he can stack it with his weapon as well. So pretty nice. And it just gives you crit rate, which is always nice to have.
Yes.
And increases your normal attack damage if
Right,
you for
yeah.
each stack that you get.
It's really, really good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's stupidly
pretty nice.
good.
It's
And
pretty
it looks so
good.
nice. Ugh.
It does.
It's-
Second weapon on here, the Primordial Jade Cutter.
It's good.
It's
it
good.
works really well. It does not fashion souls very good with him though.
It does
I
not.
do
it's
like,
just stat
though,
wise.
it's the stats on the Jade Cutter are so good. So you
Well,
get your
yes,
crit
they're
rate.
good.
You get actually more crit rate with the Jade Cutter
You
than
do.
you do with the Futsu. But the main thing with the Jade Cutter, so your HP is increased by 20 to 40%, and you also get an attack bonus based on your max HP, which
which makes sense.
which you
That's
want
really,
because
really
your
good for him.
E, yeah, because
Also
your
gives
E
it
also
to.
scales.
Oh.
But it does not look good with him. The purple
does
and
not.
the
Ignore it.
greens
Just
clash
ignore it.
so badly, and it's just painful.
Just ignore it.
Just use your skill as much as possible, because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't
It
see
does.
his
It
weapon.
doesn't. You don't see his weapon.
It
later.
becomes
yeah,
a
yeah.
water blade,
Yeah.
Which is
so
nice.
you're good.
Yeah.
So if you're just a little baby whale and you're getting, or if you're a dolphin, sorry, those are whale items.
No,
those other
not
two.
necessarily.
Unless you're somehow lucky to get a.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, no, those are both kind of whale items.
I was gonna say,
No,
how many
I
Jade
got
Cutters do you have sitting
one.
around, Josh?
I have none.
Exactly. And Nicole, how many do you have?
Rain cutters? You mean the great swords?
No,
It's a Jade Cutter.
Jade
Oh,
cutter.
just one.
Ah,
Slasher,
see,
that's
you
just
had
the
one.
great sword.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was wishing
Uh,
for something else, and I got that instead, and I was very
Yeah,
unhappy.
you were wishing. That's the key word.
On the weapon banner,
We don't
yeah.
wish. Me and Josh do not wish.
Do you just not wish? I
we-
don't understand.
Wish more than blind does.
That's
Did I
true.
say I thought Josh wish? Wishes just burn holes in my pockets, so I have to spin them immediately.
You have issues.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna save up after this weapons
Save
thing.
up for Kazuha.
I did.
Save up
Not
for
until
Kazuha.
Hey,
next week.
you'll be
After
proud
next
of
week,
Unless-
Josh. You'll be proud of me.
Kuki comes out before then, yeah. I'm
I
spending it all
wished
on her.
one at a time for Ayato because I wanted the
Okay.
weapon, and I was like, if I
There
wish
you go.
one at a time, then I might get him before, like, instead of doing a 10 wish, I might get him early.
You were
in the 10
wrong,
set.
but
I was wrong. It took me a lot, but I got him. It's like wish 75 on soft pity. But
I was at like 82
yeah, so you know the struggle.
Yeah.
this time.
So his I'll do the black sword first. So if you're a little
Is
dolphin,
that one just
it's a battle
the,
pass weapon.
okay?
Battle pass.
It's pretty good. That one's
Uh,
physical damage, right?
Yeah, you get damage
it's-
for normal and charged attacks.
Okay.
It's not physical damage though. It's substatus crit rate, which is why I think it's good.
Right.
Is it crit
Yeah,
rate? I
it's
thought
crit
was
rate.
It is
physical.
crit rate.
Oh, it's the Rancor that's physical. My bad.
So yeah, you get crit rate from it. You also get increased damage for normal and charged attacks, which is good for him. And
Mhm.
then it also regenerates 60 to 100% of attack as HP when normal and charged attacks score crit hit. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
pretty
good for him.
nice.
It's pretty good.
It's all right. If you can't,
I mean, if you
in my
are
opinion, if
willing,
you can't get the other three, which you can always get this last one here, because it's the free to play. I mean, you just gotta craft it.
well, it's the
if you haven't built
the
it.
craftable one.
Yeah.
It's the craftable.
So the
So.
samurai sword, which
And that one's pretty
Which
good.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, it's not as good as some of the other ones, but it's
No.
If we're talking fashion souls,
Fashion
I think
Souls
the
wise,
samurai
It's probably
the-
number 2.
it's a
besides his
close
blade.
number 2 though
Yeah, it's pretty
from
good.
his blade.
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
coloring matches so well on it.
It looks really,
It's
really
pretty
good
good.
on him.
But
It also
Uh,
looks really good on catching, in case anyone cares to know.
it's
it
also really good on
looks really
Ayaka.
Ayaka. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's true. It does look good on her too.
And it's really good on Ayaka too.
Yep.
But it gives you attack percentage. And it also has a passive where you get a secession seed. And this seed lasts for 30 seconds. You can stack up to 3. And whenever you use an elemental burst, the seeds are consumed. And after 2 seconds, you regenerate 6 to 12 energy for each seed consumed. So pretty good
That
at
helps with energy
regening.
recharge,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is always good to do if you're wanting to burst in skill.
If you're wanting
Right,
your
yeah.
first, then it
Right.
makes sense.
Which you want to burst here, so.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean,
he's
I
your
want to burst.
he's your DPS. Yeah. So you want to burst.
Yes.
But yeah,
But
those are his weapons.
Okay.
They're pretty good.
So artifacts. This is where I
Artifacts.
have a
Now,
question.
I think
this
this
is
is where
the
we might
question.
differ, Josh.
Okay.
I don't know if you have these in order.
I do not have them in order. Those
Okay,
are all
okay,
just
okay.
those 5. I can explain if you want why I put those 5 down.
Yes.
I
Because
think
I can
all
understand Gladiator.
I think the all 5 of them, the 4 set bonus for all 5 of these could be good. Noblesse is obviously if you're running him as a sub DPS. The others are
Right.
actually all, in my opinion, for main DPS. I think it all can work. I think some of them
Right.
are going to be better than others,
Right.
but I do think they all work, especially if I thought Echoes of the Offering would be the best on him, and I do think if it's working as intended, it should be the best on him. But supposedly, it's bugged right now, and it's not working like it should.
Yeah,
What do you mean it's not working? Like the
I
4
sent you the
piece isn't
Reddit
working?
link.
I can't open it up.
Well, I didn't send
Oh,
you
yeah,
the
he
Reddit
can't-
link. I sent
She sent it to me.
Josh the
Okay,
Reddit
okay.
link because I figured
Yeah,
he could read it.
Okay. Well,
Um,
then you can explain to me.
Yeah,
They've
that's what I wanted him to do. Okay.
from their testing and from their damage, like the damage that they're expecting from it, from when they run the numbers versus what they're finding in game, it seems to not be performing as well as expected, or at least how one would assume it's expected. And I am assuming that is actually a bug.
Yeah, and so
It
that
should
you,
be,
I
right.
assume they would fix that.
Right.
So I think they will fix it.
Because I think Echoes might be the best set for
That's
him.
what
at
I'm
4
thinking
piece.
too.
I think so as well. It does give the biggest normal bonus.
Right.
Mhm.
But I also I didn't think about Shimenawa's, but I think
That was the one
Shimenawa's
I-
might be really good on him.
Mm,
I
the
think
only thing is,
right
it
now
would
You would nerf
Yeah.
his burst, though.
nerf his burst a little, which
But with
I've
his
got
passive,
full.
it might be okay.
Well, I got a full. It depends on. I guess it would depend on how you want to build them, right?
And
you're
if you
going
build
focusing
the
on
if you build the
his-
samurai sword, it might be all right because you're gonna get
it
your
might be all right
seeds.
to.
Yeah.
It might be fine. I always forget that Shimon always gives a 50% normal attack
Mhm.
bonus, which is the
Yeah,
highest
which
behind Echoes of an
Yomiya
Offering.
likes. Yomiya
It-
likes
Although
it.
so,
I forgot Heart of Depth gave elemental skill damage.
yes.
That would actually be because you get your Hydra damage
Well,
bonus for the two
It,
piece.
it doesn't give elemental skill damage. It increases your normal attack once you
Well,
use an
yeah,
elemental
once
skill, which is really
which
good
is
for
what you
him.
want to do,
Right.
because
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
you don't want a normal attack without your skill up.
Yeah. Which then you get the 15 Hydro
Right.
as well as 30 normal attack.
Yeah.
That's super good.
That's super good.
Yeah.
And then
Alright.
the
I was gonna say that.
Gladiator gives 35%, I think it is.
Yeah.
35% normal attack if you're using a sword, which he is a sword user.
He is a
Yep,
sword
so
user, so he's
it's good.
So it's just a matter of how you want to build him and what pieces you have that are good. Is what it
Right.
seems like.
Right.
Because it feels like he can do well with anything.
I was gonna say he's pretty versatile.
Yes.
So
It does feel
I
that
do
way.
think he's very versatile, which is really nice in my
it
opinion.
is really nice because that's always the most tilting thing when you are building up a new character and you're like, great, I need like a specific set, and then you go to your
Yeah.
artifacts and you have like 0
None of
or
them.
1,
You have
and it's
0.
like
It's
freaking great.
defense
Okay,
percentage.
we're about to rock.
Defensive,
Yeah.
defensive percentage on your
Yeah.
my Blizzard Strayer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
gosh darn it.
And it's like, great. Well, this domain is about to be my life.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at right now.
Which,
Yeah.
Josh, you're grinding for echoes, right?
I am grinding for Echoes because I do think
They're
it's
the
a bug
best.
right now, and I think it's going to be the best.
All right. I think I will be
I
joining you.
I mean, if just looking at Echoes, the fact that, like, yes, it's not guaranteed on every hit, but it's a 36% chance to trigger it, and if it doesn't trigger it, then it goes up by 20%.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And his attacks are so freaking fast that you should be getting that. You get it normally within 3 or 4 hits, and you can get those 4 hits, I want to say, in like a second and a half, pretty easily.
Yeah. Plus,
So you should
okay,
be getting that trigger, and it's huge.
I'm looking through the artifacts here, just the different sets. Can we just like Fashion Souls, the artifact, like all the artifacts look freaking awesome.
Yes.
They
Yes.
did such a good
Obviously.
job with the
They did
artifact
They have-
such a good
like
job.
so freaking good.
It
And
looks
especially
so
the two
good.
new ones, like
the
Oh
two
my
new
gosh, I
ones
Vermilion
are
love
Draft
how
so
and
they
good.
look.
Echoes, they look so good. I love this green and white look that they went with.
It's
It
teal.
looks
So nice.
fantastic.
It's teal, but
And
yes, I agree.
the earrings, oh sorry,
Sea
teal.
green.
The circlet earrings,
It's sea
those
green.
look cool.
Yes. This set looks so good. I
It
love
looks
them.
really
It does.
nice. And I really
Even
like the Vermilion set with the mask and the
even just going back, these sets. Okay, this is just for 5-star sets. But even
Right.
the ones that are useless almost, the Thunder Soother and Lava
They-
Walker, even those look good.
Okay,
Like
but the only
art-wise.
thing is, every time I see one, I still get very
I still
upset.
hate it, and I
I
want
hate it
something
so much,
else.
but they do look good.
They do look good. That's what counts.
That's what
Fashion
matters.
Souls.
That's all
Fashion
it's about.
sense.
No,
Well,
they've done
if they
fantastic.
actually showed up on your character in places, then I'd be more concerned about
Eh,
fashion souls. But since they
I
don't,
was gonna say
I'm
I would not like it if
I
they
wouldn't
showed up
like a
on your
lot of these to
character.
show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, counter that one. The Shimano's Reminiscence, the mask, to have it
On that
show
one,
up on
please
characters,
show that up.
That would be
that would be
cool.
great.
Please, that'd be so
Or
good.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the masks would look pretty cool.
A lot of the masks would.
Like the Heart of Depth little captain hat, I would love to see
That'd
that
be
on
so
Ayato.
cute.
Yep. The Husk of Opulent Dreams, the little
Yes, on
that little hat, I
freaking
don't even know what
Ito.
it's called. On
The
Ito,
skeletal
or
hat.
the emblem of severed fate with the samurai.
Yeah, that would look
Yes.
pretty cool.
It would be
Okay.
so good.
Okay, maybe
But
the masks, the circlets can
we
show
can get
up.
the masks to show up.
I don't know.
Or
I
the
don't think I'd
archaic
want a
Petra.
crown on official.
The archaic Petra would be pretty good. Bloodstained Chivalry.
Crimson Witch with the little witch hat.
That'd
Dude,
be so
okay,
cute.
okay. Bloodstained
On
Chivalry
David.
with the mask on Fischl, where
Would
you
be
do a
really
physical
good.
damage Fischl. That would be so good.
That would look
Yes,
pretty
but
cool.
I have
Okay.
her on the Thundering Fury, and that's just a crown, so
Yeah, but that would
Yeah,
still
that
work
was
with
good.
Fischl.
it would. I wouldn't like it as much though.
The crown looks awesome.
Yeah, but
It's a fancy
But
crown.
fortunately, they don't show up on characters, so we don't have to worry
so we
about
don't have
that
to worry
for
about that.
Artifact.
That's
Okay.
true. Okay,
Fine,
good call.
fine, fine.
Fine.
Fashion souls.
Fashion souls, fashion souls.
It's true,
All
though,
right.
fashion soul.
I think you have
Team
this
comps.
next part because I am confused
Yes.
on. I'm
It's
assuming
team
your
comps.
team comps for
This
him.
is team comps for Ayato. Just
Right.
people
Okay.
Is the
think that
top
would
one
go
what
well.
you're planning on running?
Okay, so the top
Yeah.
one is main DPS. The bottom one is other ideas, mostly focused on sub DPS. That's why we have the list of 4 pyro DPSs, because I think his burst plus a pyro DPS
Is
Mhm,
really
mhm,
good.
would be really good.
In case
And then
anyone's
the others are for
wondering.
a taser comp, which I think can also be really good.
It's
Yeah.
really good. In case
I was
anyone's
gonna say,
wondering.
someone's running that.
Running
Somebody's
that,
running that.
and I love it.
But yeah, I think Bennett's going to be really good with him because it won't override his water.
Yes, it's
Yunjin
really
buffs
good.
normal attacks, so I think she'll be good with him. Albedo
Yeah.
usually does good with normal attack users just because it procs his skill a lot more. Him and Ayaka I do think will mix somewhat, not as much. And then
I know.
Animo characters that use the Viridescent Venerer
Yeah.
to lower resistance is just really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So.
I know. I really want to use him and Ayaka together, but keep theory crafting in my head, and it's.
If you want both to be a main DPS, I don't think it's gonna work. But if you
Shut up, Josh.
shove one over to sub DPS, then it
No,
does work
no.
out.
All right, that's the end of the podcast. Don't want
Thanks
to
for
hear the
joining.
slander.
Thanks for watching.
Ayaka's
It-
great. Love Ayaka.
Ayaka,
Ayato's also great. Love Ayato.
Okay, you
It's
have
just
not
hard.
played Ayaka. You don't even know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
she had a trial run. I've played her.
Yeah, okay. The trial run was not at all.
And we
How
had that little
Ayaka
quest
is.
with her too. Played her there. And she
You don't-
dances in the moonlight for you, and it's
don't-
awkward.
It's super
That's
awkward.
true. That was really weird. I was like, this is about to get a. I was like, is this game still G rated? Are we about to head back to the pad here? Have a little boba,
Little boba tea, it's fine.
little hot pot, if you know what I'm saying. Just kidding.
Okay, and that ends the
It's
stream.
like we started in one place and somehow we ended up back in
Yeah,
the same place.
you know how
I
it is with
play
us.
for the plot.
Play for the
Alright.
plot.
Should we do our team building exercise?
Yeah.
Do you want to do that or do we want to do the other thing?
Well, have
What
you
other
done
thing?
the tier list? Have you made the tier
I
list?
thought we were doing that
wait, let's do the
live. You
tier
told us to
list.
do that
Okay,
live.
alright, hold on, okay.
We can do a
Can you-
tier list together.
Can you see the tier list?
We got the tier list.
Can you make it bigger? Just do Control Plus.
There you go.
See if that makes
Oh,
it
see,
bigger.
look, it changed it on here. Touch
Make
me.
it- Yep. Okay, it's probably fine. I'm
Can
just
we
blind.
can we
Can you see it?
change
How
can we
do I-
change your bottom tier there? I have a
Yeah,
recommendation.
yeah. No, absolutely.
Just put
Though. It's
Venti
not
down
C
there.
tier. It's the no. That's the
okay.
must protect
tier.
tier.
The must protect. Venti
Yes.
does not go there.
Venti does not go there.
Just
Bennett
don't even
goes
put
there.
Venti on the list. Bennett
Bennett
goes
goes
there.
to the must
Alright,
protect.
what about A, B?
Okay. I have a tier list. I did a tier list, and y'all didn't think my tier list was good enough.
No, because we need
I don't know what to
touch me.
put our A or B
What's
because
the
Miata.
top one say? Because I can't read that.
touch me harder.
Can I zoom in? There we go. Is that better?
There we go. Okay, touch me harder.
Touch me.
I'm trying to think of how I can.
Oh, okay. And this is for best Husbando, or are we ranking
This
all
is
the
best
characters?
Husbandos. We're not ranking all
Okay,
of them.
so we're not doing the waifus, just the Husbandos. You'll do the waifus next week.
Yeah, we could do waifus next
We
week.
can do this next week, yeah. Since doing Ayaka.
Okay, so what do we want in the A tier, B tier?
Well,
So we have
I don't-
touch me harder, must protect.
Decent and not interesting or not interested.
Okay, we can do
But-
that. That's fine. Decent.
I don't know if there's something else we'd want to do with that.
Just do
Well,
nope.
how about we'll go with
Or just nope.
meh
Nope.
/
Meh.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
that's easy. Put
Alright.
Venti in the mess / nope if he's even
Beto.
going on the list.
So we're gonna
Albedo.
ignore the
Okay.
the famos here.
I'd put him in decent.
Beto.
Yeah.
I think I'd
Albedo.
put him in touch. Me.
I will say touch me as well.
Okay, fine. I get outvoted.
Touch me.
Okay. Bennett,
Bennett.
must protect.
Bennett must protect.
Touch me, Ayato.
Oh,
You're gonna
Bennett,
get
Bennett
hurt.
gotta
Must
go, must
protect.
protect.
Ooh,
Okay,
okay.
strong
This
immune,
one might
I
be
put him in
more
the
up
nope.
to date. You put him
I'm
in the
putting him
nope.
in the nope.
I would put him in the decent.
I would put him in the must protect. He's just cute
Ooh.
little icicle boy, little ice cream
Ooh.
boy.
Just put it in the middle between the two of you.
That puts it where you're at, Nicole.
No,
'Cause that's the
exactly.
right spot.
I'll agree with Josh. We'll put him in the must protect.
Okay, fine.
D Luke.
It's between touch me and touch me harder.
I would agree with that.
I would say decent. Or
Decent. All right, we'll
That
put him
he's
in.
not your type, Josh.
Put him in touch me.
God.
No, he's not.
Touch me.
Goru must protect. He's a wolfy boy.
Yeah,
little-
but he's
little-
adorable.
Is
Little
anyone gonna argue
Must
with
protect.
that?
No.
No,
All
I think
right,
that
we
one's
don't
right.
know.
No,
Discussion
I
there.
disagree with that.
Where would you put him?
I have him in the decent category. But that's because
Josh,
I'm
where do
not
you
a
have
big
him?
fan.
'Cause I have
I
him.
actually have him in the
touch me harder.
decent, but I'm thinking more touch me.
Really? Okay. So we have
Go
two
with it.
categories.
Okay.
Nobody else.
The touch me and most protect.
Okay, Kaya, I have in the
Yeah.
decent.
Decent.
I can go with that.
Decent. Okay.
I also have him in
Kazuha.
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 I would put
I've
him in-
got him in. I've got him in decent.
I would say touch me, but
I would say touch me.
Yeah, that's.
Razor.
this is the stupidest thing. Wolfie
Touch me.
boy, we gotta
I like
we gotta protect Wolfie
intelligent
boy.
We
right?
gotta protect Wolfie.
conversations.
We got
I
to protect
guess.
Wolfie.
He can kind of protect himself, so
He
eh.
can.
No, but
but
he's
like,
adorable.
He is
Chong
adorable.
Yun can protect
in a
himself
pack.
too. But
Oh, this might be scuffed.
What
I'm
if
gonna
we
have to
end
scroll
up
down.
in the meh? Okay, put Venti in the meh / nope.
yeah, I think
Okay,
we can put
well,
Mint.
are we
Anyone?
talking
More.
about Venti from the manga
It
or
doesn't
Venti
matter.
Venti from the manga or Venti from the?
Because Venti from
It
the
doesn't-
manga, man, we gotta make a new tier.
Yeah, the
Venti from the manga. I'm not
Pick
sure he
them.
actually goes on this one and not the one next week.
Oh wait, I can move them up here. Okay, hold on. That's what we're gonna do.
This is
there
gonna
you
be better.
go.
This will make it better. Oh,
It will make it better.
can we toss? There you go. You go at the bottom.
At the bottom. Also, just gonna throw out
You-
there's two cookies in Elam.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
something
okay, it's
wrong with
scuffed,
yours, but
alright.
at the same time, it's fine.
It's
Don't
bad.
worry about it. Just
Is that all
ignore
of
it.
them? Did I get them all?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I got
all
'em.
of them.
Alright,
So
Venti.
Venti goes in the man nope.
Yeah,
me, at
yeah, I
least.
could.
We're
down
talking
with
game
that.
Venti here. He's a
Yeah,
drunkard.
Yeah, he's a meh. Child,
Okay.
child's hard.
Child-
Okay.
Child's hard because
I
you
gravitate
love
more
him and
towards
you want him.
decent.
Really, I put him in the touch me category.
I would too.
But not the touch me harder one because he's still kind of that bad boy vibe.
He's kind of a jerk,
he
but he's
is-
still.
he is-
He's child.
he
He's
is your
awesome.
sugar
you know?
daddy.
He's child. He's
Yeah,
so.
true.
He
You
is
know
the
what?
sugar daddy.
You're right. That's another level. Sugar daddy.
That's true. He is sugar daddy.
Toma. Okay, to me,
Okay.
Toma's
To
decent.
be fair, Toma is the best husbando. He does housework. He can cook. He can do all the things.
He's the best house husbando.
Yes,
That's
I
why he's
wouldn't.
decent.
That's why he's decent.
But he also is voiced by Child, so I have him in the touch me harder section.
Ah, so decent.
So we're going decent.
Okay, fine.
So I think Zhao?
No. I would put him in no.
Zhao's pretty freaking bad A though.
I've got him in the decent category.
I'll say decent as well.
Okay. Jingchu? No.
Nope.
I'm gonna say no on that
No,
one.
I'm
Nope.
sorry, Jingchu.
The boy needs to wear pants.
I love Jingchu,
He needs pants.
and if this were like awesome characters,
No,
he'd be up
but
there
it's
for me.
not.
But it is
It's-
not.
It's not.
So you go
It goes
down
in the
to
nope.
the nope.
He goes in the no. Now Zhongli.
Okay, listen, you gotta put him in the top
There's
tier.
the-
He has
Yeah.
a super chocolatey voice, plus, I mean,
Chocolate.
he
Chocolate.
does!
It's absolutely velvet.
It's so good. Yes, he
It's
goes
a
okay.
there.
silky
Milk
smooth.
chocolate, dark chocolate,
Milk chocolate.
caramel
We're
chocolate,
talking like 99% dark chocolate, I think. for
Yeah,
Nicole
like
right
dark
now.
White chocolate.
cacao. Plus, I mean, he's just listen to his voice lines and tell me
It's depressing.
I mean, some of them are depressing.
Some
yeah.
of them.
Yeah, a lot of them are
Where those that
depressing.
share the memories? Like, holy cow, dude.
I will have order, but anyway,
I think we're all in
Um,
agreement, though. It is.
yes.
Touch me
Yes.
harder.
Yeah.
And we're all in agreement with Ayato.
As a
I think
house
so.
Top tier.
husbando, though, I don't know.
Top tier?
He's not a house husbando.
Okay, not a house husband, a regular
The only one
husbando.
here that's a house husbando is
It's,
bottom tier
Toma.
and Toma.
Yeah.
We have Toma and then the bottom tier because you got to keep them home to protect them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're not house husbandos. They're just house. Do not put Ayato there. Just put him in the
Ayato is
touching
not
harder
a house
section.
husbando.
Wait,
Yeah.
where
Put
do
him
you want
there.
to put Ayato? In the top tier?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, but then
Well,
you
That's
we're all
where
in
he goes.
agreement
you
there.
were talking about it, so yes.
He
That's
is-
where he goes.
He's top tier there.
Yes, but this is our tier list. Let's erase this from memory.
Yep.
Oh no, it's burned into memory now.
These are our top husbandos.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Although
erase
I
that from
disagree
memory,
with
please.
this. This should be up there. But
Yeah. No.
It,
No. No. In fact, it should be down a level.
No.
But
no.
alas.
No. All right. Should we do our tier list?
should
Or our,
do
not our
a
tier list, our
team building.
team building?
Yeah, let's
I
do
don't know
team
how
building.
I can.
You can't move him in
oh,
there.
Oh, don't go too far.
Oh,
Well,
scuffed. Oh,
He's gone too
scuffed.
far. What is happening?
Okay, so we're gonna have to do it in here.
Don't go the. Oh, are we moving things around? Is that what
I
we're
thought
doing?
that's what we were doing.
Yeah, I mean, this gives us the option, like we can look at our teams and see what roles we have filled in.
Right.
Okay.
So
What do
my
you want?
my thought about this was just discussing like there are different like team structures that you can have.
Uh-huh.
Like you can run a 1 DPS, you can run a dual DPS, you can run a swap in. I think that's what Blaine was talking about earlier.
Yes, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You have different characters that'll fill utility roles, which I want to say all three of. Yeah, you can get rid of that. I was just
It
going
was just
down the
alloy.
list.
Oh, okay.
It's just alloy. Yeah, no, get that.
Like, it's gotta
Get that
be.
out of here.
Just
Okay.
don't worry.
Don't worry about
I
it.
do think technically, at least in my opinion, battery, shielder, and healer all do fall under utility. But I feel like there's another thing in a utility that
Right.
is different from the
so.
three. Like if you have
Oh, well,
sucrose,
that's because
sucrose
you
is a
have
bit
sucrose or-
different.
Yeah, then like Kazura or
right.
something, depending on how
So-
you run.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
so-
I guess you
yeah.
could technically define sucrose as a battery if you have her EM build.
Yeah, but at the same time,
'Cause-
she's a utility because
Right, but
you
she's
have her there
also-
for the swirls.
Well, yeah, and the reaction increase.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna put my main team on here in the right order.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the right.
And then we
order.
can we can kind of
Um,
fill it out.
I'll move these.
I'll do my
move
main
these
current
tabs
team,
for you.
okay?
I'll move these tabs for you.
Yeah, healer. I would also
Uh,
say
shielder.
they can also do. There can be multiple roles.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which we
main
can just
DPS.
copy paste.
There's
but-
no battery and sub DPS. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have no battery, but like this works really well because
And
you
you
have
could even
main DPS,
argue
sub DPS.
Yeah, you can
utility for
argue
Zhongli.
as well. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
'cause he
yeah,
has
no, I-
his
He has CC.
immobilizer.
Yeah, he's utility and a shielder.
Yeah.
Oh,
Utilities.
Sorry, I didn't know that. My bad. Okay, yes.
There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
You have Bennett for heals. You have Yoimiya for main DPS. But
We'll
the
move
thing you
this.
need to know about this comp is Yoimiya is going to have
Trash.
90%.
Garbage.
I'm not. It's not trash.
I'm just
Rude.
kidding.
But
love
Yoimiya is on the
Oh,
field
no.
for 90% of the time,
It's true.
and then Jin
Right.
Chu's on the field for 5% of the time, and then Bennett and Zhongli are
I was gonna say, and this is
much less.
like super
Un-
interchangeable, as well
yeah,
as
this is
Yeah.
super
want
interchangeable.
to.
You could put Klee, you could put Hu Tao into
Hutao.
here.
You could
Right,
put Yan
this is-
Fei,
Hu Tao a little
even if
less
you
with
want to.
Bennett. You could do Yan Fei.
You could do.
You could technically
Kitchen
Amber.
Chick.
Oh yeah,
you
you
could
could do Amber if you're desperate.
You could have a switch team. Do
You could have a switch
Kitchen
team.
Chick.
If we're talking for,
This one
here,
I
we'll get.
also like.
Can I just get rid of these guys as well?
Which
We
one?
don't
Is
need
that
the main
Traveler?
character.
Yeah,
Nobody,
it's fine.
nobody uses
Oh
them.
yeah, get rid of
I was
them.
gonna say this is
Don't
this
want
is
Um,
my team comp. I have official and D-Luke
in there instead.
Yeah.
Which is what that was my original comp. The one I first
just because I
started
wanted
with
to use
was
Fischl, but
right.
Alright,
I-
Fischl,
too many people are
It's-
touching. Sorry.
No.
Fun.
Okay, if we're talking this comp, though, this one's a little bit different just because you have it's
It's
the
another sub
sub
DPS.
DPS.
It's a dual
Instead of
sub
2
DPS.
utilities, you have 2 subs,
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
which
That's still a
works
good
really well.
comp. Still
Yeah.
really like this one. Like this is like my go-to, and this one's also super swappable. This main DPS.
Yeah. A lot of the roles are really swappable. Like I was gonna throw it out there. Instead of having, Xingqiu is really good, but we could potentially have Ayato in there.
Yeah, you could do
You could do
Ayato.
Barbara instead of Bennett as a healer,
Uh-huh.
or Diona, or
I do want to
Kokomi.
say the most annoying freaking thing. He's 100% non-utility when he knocks everything out of your Bennett ult and away from your Fischl.
No, the worst is when you
It's
take
true.
them to co-op mode.
It's not.
Yeah.
No one
It's
likes
not
it.
non-utility blend. I want to correct you on that one. It is anti-utility.
Okay,
He's
there you
actively
Okay.
working against you.
Nerd.
go. Fine. Okay, Josh, tell us
yes.
your comp, because I know you've got
Yeah.
a pretty cool one with your Kazuha one that you do.
Yes, I can do.
I got
So my Kazuha, I would actually. My Kazuha's one's a little weird.
Right, exactly, which makes it interesting.
Yes, so we have
you. So, yeah,
Kazuha.
put your Kazuha in the right spot
Did
for slot.
Kazuha just.
Did you just put it in the?
Where's
You
Kazuha?
killed Kazuha.
Somehow Kazuha is behind.
Okay,
we'll
we'll
move
just send
Kazuha's
the that.
behind.
There we go.
Okay,
So,
There you go.
so I
There's
have
Kazuha.
Kazuha.
Kazuha, where are you?
I run Yanfei,
That's right.
Fischl, and Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett.
Which, if we're looking at it, Kazuha does fulfill a utility role, but I have him actually set up
As
to be
your
main
main
DPS. So it's
You've
utility
got
and me
your
DPS,
healer over here.
and then 2 sub DPSs with a
Another utility on.
with another utility for Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the reason I think this works really well is right in the middle with Yanfei. Yanfei is a swap like it's sub DPS technically, but it's like a swap DPS in my opinion.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
while
the way
you're-
this works is swapping. I swap literally like every 3 or 4 seconds. I'm swapping a new character in and out.
Yeah.
But Fischl has a lot of off-field damage. Yanfei has a lot of quick swap in, deal a ton of damage, and Kazuha has a lot of swap in, deal a quick ton of damage, and so I can just swap between him and
Right.
Yanfei
Obviously,
pretty
yeah.
often. Swap in Fischl when I need, when her skill goes down, and swap in Bennett when his ult's up.
Yep.
Nice.
And it works really well because you've got multiple roles for everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, except for your healer, but.
Okay. I actually will change this because I don't think I would find Yanfei as the. Instead of 2 main DPSs, it's 2 swap DPSs, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
so
Okay, can you
Okay.
guys build me a quick swap team? Cause I
Out
want a
of-
team.
Okay, so you
So
want.
I want a team where I could first character skill or burst, second character skill burst, third character.
Okay.
Like you just constantly cycling through characters. Cause I think that would
That's
be a
what
lot
you
of
want,
fun.
There you go.
right?
There you go, right there. I
Stop.
actually think
Stop.
Ayaka can work as a swap DPS.
No,
do
who would
think
you? Oh, would you do
but I like
Ayato,
Kitchen Panda?
Ayato cannot work as a swap DPS.
Right. Okay. So this was my This is my thought. I wasn't gonna use her, but I was thinking Kitchen Panda. This boy
Oh, with Kaya.
Kaya. Do like a melt comp.
Okay. This works.
Where did it go? Where did you go?
Bennett and Ayato.
Maybe
Or
not Bennett,
Ayato.
just because I want a quick swap. So I want to be able to use all 4 characters.
So you want 4
So-
swap characters.
Right. So Diona, her.
Well,
those
I do think
3.
Bennett can fulfill that role. Just swap him
Yeah,
in for
just
his
with
burst.
his burst.
Yeah.
And it still does do damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah. I couldn't think of a fourth. That was my problem.
I think a fourth that you could do is
Jingqiu. Yeah.
not Jingqiu,
Yeah. Not
but
Xingqiu. What were you
Really?
thinking?
Oh,
Ningguang.
Ningguang. Yeah.
I was
yeah,
thinking Ningguang.
Yeah.
Because Ningguang pop in, do her skill, do her burst. Another one is Klee. I think Klee did that
Probably
roll
Klee,
pretty
Klee
well.
would actually be pretty good with this comp.
Klee would actually, I think, be really good with this comp.
Yeah.
Who else? I don't know if you have her, but this one doesn't fit completely with the comp, but Mona.
I do not have Mona, but
If you wanted to swap out for
I know what I could do.
do a Bennett and
Whee!
do Bennett Chongyun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Add some freezies.
Just
Do some vaporize instead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although if you're
melt,
quick swapping, you
or-
probably wouldn't get Chongyun's.
Yeah, Chongyun's
ACE.
not as
It's not as good. with the
useful,
quick
but his
swap,
burst is actually pretty useful for a swap because it
is,
gives you
yeah.
an attack increase.
If you had Miko, you could do Miko.
True.
Miko
True,
could
true,
work.
true.
Very much a swapper.
True.
Fischl's a really good swap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fishel's good swap.
What about
Fischl works. I would think Zhongli would also work.
Beta would be really good.
Beto I'm kind of torn on because like her burst doesn't.
Oh, Albedo.
Oh, Albedo.
Albedo.
Albedo is a fantastic swap in, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Kujo Star, I wanted to
shouldn't
say,
call
is also a
Albedo
good swap.
Beto.
You
confusing.
should not, because you screwing me up there.
It's fun though to call him Beto.
Lisa I think works.
Yeah, that's true. Run like a
Get
little.
your librarian.
Get my library.
Get your
Said
librarian
one
in there.
time.
One time, and we're never letting you live that down.
The wavy
That's what
boobs. And now
siblings
you guys
are
bring it up all
for.
the time. Our
That's
foo?
what we're for. That's what we're
Siblings
for.
are foo.
That's what siblings
We
are
are
for.
foo. One that you could use is Sucrose.
Yes.
Sucrose would be good
I thought about
too.
Sucrose would be really good. Like the key I think with swap is having people that can deal a lot of damage in a short span of time, or have things that you can come throw out and will
Oh, we're
continuously deal damage.
Oh,
Yanfei.
Yanfei.
We
Yanfei,
mentioned her as a quick swap.
We forgot.
I mean, that's what I run in my quick stop. Yeah, Yanfei's also fantastic.
Yeah.
So I think if you're looking for something, I actually think your best shot is Bennett, probably Yanfei. Then this is where it gets tricky.
Yeah. Because those two are
Maybe
pretty
if you
solid.
bring in
I
Kaya,
was gonna say
do
Kaya.
Sucrose.
Kaya
Kaya and Sucrose for
Yeah.
reactions.
Yeah.
Could also swap Kaya and Xingqiu out.
Could and
And
run
go for
Vaporize, yeah.
Vaporize,
Yeah.
depending on what you want.
Or you could bring in Ayato as well if you have him more as a sub DPS, or Ayaka
But you have
in the
to.
same role.
Yeah. But with Ayato, you'd want him to be more on the field. Unless you're just burst.
Well,
if we're just
unless
doing
you're
his burst,
yeah.
Yeah.
then it does work out. No, I really like swap DPS playstyle. It feels really good to.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Especially
it's
if you
fun to
lose
get,
one
like,
of your
all your characters.
DPSs, then you're in trouble.
That's
You're
also
less in
true.
trouble.
Also true.
Because that is the worst.
That is the worst.
Especially
So
if you have a
bad.
1 DPS comp and your DPS dies, and then you're just like, well,
It
You're like,
sucks.
well, that's the end of the abyss
in
for me.
10 minutes I will
Yep.
kill this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the worst. That's why I really like the one team I have there, because like, okay, it sucks when Kazuha dies, but like it's still manageable. Sucks when Fischl dies, but it's still manageable. And it sucks when Yanfei dies, but it still can work out.
Yeah.
But when Bennett dies, everybody's dead.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Everybody's screwed when Bennett dies.
That's kind of your heals, so.
It is.
Okay, can I get your opinion on what I'm working on right
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
It sucks.
now? Okay, so yeah, probably. So I've got Ayato. I got. Where's Miko?
Is this one
There
we were
she
talking about
is.
earlier?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
the
is this
one.
the taser comp?
This is my taser comp. So right now I have Fischl here, and
you have
I haven't.
Ayato more built out as your main DPS. Correct?
Yeah, he's gonna be
Okay.
my main DPS. I've
Main
got Chi-Chi as my healer right now, but
and healer.
yeah, So that's what I've
Gets utility, though.
got, but these two are more of. She's more of a swap in DPS, but I guess that's a sub DPS. But anyway, but I'm not sure on official. Like,
I
I'd
already
really
told you
rather
my
have.
opinion.
Yeah, you're thinking I should have Beto or Beto. Which Beto? Are we talking?
Not Albedo, Beto.
Beto.
Because you could
So
pop
you think
her, you could
she?
pop her burst and then
Her
swap back
burst
to
and then it
Ayato.
chains. Yeah.
Because
Her chaining with burst is really good.
And then the other thing I'm concerned
although
about is my healer.
if you
Not sure I
Albedo
like
or
her.
sorry, if you Beto burst, will his skill override that? I don't think so, right? Because it's like
No.
choose.
So Beto's
because it gives you like the lightning.
Beto's burst
attacks
gives
on
you
top of-
lightning that attacks as well, so it doesn't actually override your attacks.
Yeah, because it's
It
like
just
Jinx.
chains
So
as
it's
well.
an addition to it.
So that would be really great for your taser comp here.
Yes.
Right.
You
Okay.
Miko E burst or skill burst,
Um,
sorry, and then burst and then swap to Ayato.
One thing you could do as well, this one's a little bit more off
I got
meta,
something for you,
and-
Nicole.
but instead of there
I
you go.
hate you so much.
No.
Freaking hate
But
you.
instead of
I'm gonna
Chi
delete
Chi,
her.
you could actually run Jingchu. Because Jingchu
I
does
don't-
have
He
heals.
does have heals,
have
but I don't
heals.
know that it would
It's a
be
little more
sufficient,
sketchy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
which is really bad for me.
Do we
That's
trust
the problem.
Nicole?
We don't trust Nicole, so I've got to have a
Yes.
healer.
Oh, no.
I'm just
This is what you need. Hold on. No.
Don't put this is so what I'd really like is right in there, and
you didn't get right in though.
I didn't get right in,
this
and I
is
didn't
what you
wish on
need.
Kokomi, so and Azuma party.
What are you
Oh,
bringing in?
gosh.
Yes, the Kokomis or the
The
cookies.
Kuki, yeah. When she comes out, she's
There's your
definitely
healer.
going to be put
There's
right
your
there.
healer.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the healer that
that
you
would be
need.
ideal right there. That would be
Yeah,
fantastic.
so if I had her, I'll just have him as my main DPS.
Yeah.
But
And he has really
another,
constant fire.
yeah, the other thought I had was I don't have what's her bucket, Kokomi, but I do have Barbara. I'm wondering if Barbara would be better than Ichi.
Yeah, maybe.
I think Barbara would be better than Chi-Chi just for more water. And
Yeah.
while it does apply water to yourself, it won't do the electro charged or the electro charged.
Right.
But
It
okay.
won't arc to you until you get affected by it. If an electro slime were to come in or something and shock
And
you,
then
then you
it
get
would-
electro charged. But if
You
it's
could
just your
also do
electricity, it
this.
doesn't.
Yeah,
you
I
could do Yunjin.
could. Yeah, I could do Yunjin as a support, but I haven't built her out, and I really don't like beating up the wolf, so I haven't built her out.
The wolf's actually really easy once you figure
I
it out.
know.
The wolf
but
is really. You have Ningguang too.
I
You have like
had-
triple
Yeah, I was
crowned
gonna say,
Ningguang.
I had
you
one
should be able
bad
to destroy the wolf
experience
easily.
with my original party with Fischl, Yomiya, Xingqiu, and Bennett, and that did not go well because I had no Geo.
Do you have Venti?
No, I don't have
okay.
Venti.
Venti would be really
I was
good.
gonna say,
The other
you could
one-
even go this.
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
thinking.
Oh
that
yeah,
was
go.
Jean
do
was
No,
the
no, go
other
ahead.
one
and then
that I was
either,
thinking about.
And then do another electro.
Yeah.
So Jean, swirl and heal.
That's what I was thinking about, but
Yeah.
I need to build Jean for support because right now she's not. Oh, she's got the Aquilia of Favonia.
Because
on
if
her
you had
because of her
Venti would be fantastic.
It would be really good for that.
He'd be really good, but I don't.
Sucrose
have
would
him.
also be really good, though it's less.
You know
not
who
as much
also would be very good with Ayato?
Is it Kujusara?
Kazuha.
Kazuha would be really good. Yeah.
Kazuha
Actually,
would be great.
Kujosara would be pretty good with Ayato.
Kujusara would be good, but
You know, I
But
still don't have
there's-
Kujosara.
I just got her today, so I've got C2 on her.
I don't know how I
That is
don't have
too much.
Kujosara.
She's still at level 1 right now.
I don't know how you guys do this.
I don't
But
know.
there was one other type of comp I wanted to briefly
Okay.
talk about.
I like
The
Our drawing board's just all over the place.
Yeah,
It's everywhere now.
This is bad.
but
Still
it's
have the
a
anti-utility. This
anti-
I'm gonna.
I was
group this
going
with
to change
D-Luke.
it, but
Oh, what is
But you
going
just
on?
copied
Stop.
utility. Just leave it as
just-
anti-utility.
I know.
It's
I'm
okay.
just gonna group this with D-Luke. So we'll put it together. There you go. So now when you move D-Luke,
ridiculous.
anti-utility fall.
Anti-utility. Just pair those together.
Yeah.
This is a different kind of comp than what I was talking about, because this is actually a dual main DPS comp, in my opinion.
Okay, you and your dual main DPS comps.
Yeah, I do think this is going to work for Ayato as well.
Oh, and have Hu Tao? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Hu Tao and
Liking where this
Ayato.
is going.
And then
And then who do you have?
that's
Yeah, that's the question.
this is the question. I don't think I would want to run a sub DPS
I was
You
gonna
just
say,
think
I
on a
think you just
dual,
run a healer and
on a
utility.
utility. And then the question
Throw a
for
bit-
healers, I don't
I
like a
feel
lot of
like
healers
you-
with Hu Tao, personally.
Fair.
But I do think I would go with Kokomi here, just
Then
for.
what if you ran?
Or actually,
What if you ran
Bennett.
Zhongli?
No, run Jingqiu.
You could do Jingqiu. That
That's
could work.
true.
I would also go
just
for
swap to Ayato for the
Yeah,
when
I
you
would-
want to heal.
Or swap it
Cause
for the heals.
Yeah.
for the
so that way
double
you
spot
keep
pyro.
Hu Tao low.
Yeah, so you can keep Hu Tao low. Hu Tao can heal herself, and
Yeah.
then I think this works really well because Ayato, you can use him, and then when his burst is up, you go to Hu Tao, and so Hu Tao's
Right.
attacks get buffed, and once Hu Tao's skill runs out, you can swap back over to
Go-
Ayato or swap to
Gotcha.
Stukros, get some swirls going, and then go to Ayato, or even go to Bennett and then to Ayato, and
What about
And then-
it's just sucrose?
who are you thinking? Sayu?
Yeah.
Sayu is also an option,
also-
and then that's
then you'd switch out Bennett.
Yeah.
then I
yeah,
would
well,
switch out
yeah,
Bennett,
yeah.
and you could do like
Yanfei.
you could do
Yanfei,
Yanfei.
you could do Jingqiu.
I wouldn't do
you could
Yanfei just because I feel like
Albedo,
Yan Enemy is more
Well,
on there. You
I
could do
was trying to
Fischl, you could do
find the
Albedo,
pyro resonance there to get
do
the extra
Ayaka.
bonus attack.
Jingqiu,
Kitchen Panda.
You could do Ayaka.
Kitchen Panda would actually be really good there. You could do Ayaka as a sub DPS. Where is Kitchen Panda?
There
How do we? There she is.
Why is she
Yeah, I think she-
behind everyone?
I don't know.
Dang it, not you.
But the main difference between a
Oh my gosh.
gosh, get her out of here. Ah!
There we go, Kitchen Panda. 'Cause Kitchen Panda would give you that pyro
Um,
resonance that you want.
The main difference though between a dual main DPS versus a swap DPS is just the amount of time you have them out there. We're just not going to talk
Hey, we're
about that anymore.
stuffed.
But if you have two main DPSs, usually they're going to be out
There
there
you
for
go.
like 10 seconds a piece,
Right.
like somewhere
And then they're
thereabouts.
out
Whereas
there
a swap is really they come in, use all of their stuff, and then swap
And then
out to
leave.
something else.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh, So.
Okay.
But
I like it.
I'm thinking
Theory
of building
crafting.
a comp around this. This is all theory crafting.
I like the
But
theory
theory
And these are
crafting.
probably
crafting
all
is
terms that people
fun.
don't actually use. Because I don't think I've ever heard somebody say swap DPS. So
Well,
I
you
like
know
it.
what? We
You
can
know, we
be
just coined a new phrase.
pioneers
so.
for this. It's fine.
it's pioneers. But yeah.
Yes. Any parting
Yes.
words of wisdom, Josh?
Yes, explore the chasm.
Explore the
Uh,
could be taken really
yeah, I was gonna
wrongly,
say.
but, Oh, dang it, wrong way every time.
Every time, Nicole, every time. Explore the chasm, guys.
Oh, are we? How do you do this wrong every time? I don't understand.
No,
Look at that. Look
okay.
at his arms.
It's-
Okay.
It's the
Every
same
Okay.
hand
time.
Look.
every
Hold
time.
up your hands like this. Okay.
It's this one because that's the one that he's on.
No,
But no, see, if I were doing
look,
this, I'd
look
have
at the
to do it
camera.
this way.
Look at the freaking camera. Look at the screen that I am sharing with you. Now, I
Yeah,
want you to
this?
wave which hand is on the same side facing that he does his thumbs up.
This one.
No. No. No, no.
In real life, it's this one.
We're not talking
But
real
it's-
life. We're talking
Yeah,
look
but
at the
problem
camera.
is, I don't look at myself in the camera.
Look at the
why would I
screen
do
that
that?
I'm sharing with you. It's our whole podcast.
This is the whole podcast. One day I'll get it right the first time. But not
Why
episode
is your
12.
wrist broken? I just see. And it wasn't even, it's like this. It
Like
just
that?
looks, yeah.
It looks really
It
bad.
looks
I know.
really bad on the camera. It's
I
like,
do.
my wrist.
My wrist.
My wrist. Okay.
Well,
we
thanks
can-
for joining us,
Thanks for
guys.
joining.
Thanks,
Sorry.
guys.